Hey everybody, this is Johannes from Xyna. We already learned how to use two choice structures, the conditional choice, differentiating two cases, true and false, and the conditional branching, which is more flexible with the cases and is not limited to a binary decision. Now I'm gonna tell you something about another choice structure, the type choice. But first of all, we need some new data types to play with. We extend our use cases from the last tutorials and want to differentiate between different types of drive. Our base type for all the drive types shall just have a name, something to describe the drive with. The first special drive type is an electric drive. When we write the base type into the base type field, our electric drive inherits all variables and services from the base type. In this case, it's only the name. The inherited variables are displayed above the member variables in a separated area. Another variable, especially for electric drives, could be the plug type. The second special drive type is a petrol drive. We give it some flags to specify which fuel types the drive is appropriate for. The last special drive is a diesel. We don't need further variables for this drive. To let each vehicle have one of these drives, we only give it the base type as a variable. A definite vehicle instance may then have an electric drive instance here. Our next goal is to model a workflow that finds a gas station for a vehicle with an arbitrary drive type. Since we want to make a choice over all drive types, we first extract the vehicle's drive type with a mapping. And then it comes, the type choice. You can find it inside the toolbar on the left. Initially, there's an any type as a placeholder inside its header. Let's replace it by dragging and dropping our drive type over it. The type choice automatically provides one choice lane for each possible subtype and one lane for the base type itself. You can also delete lanes by selecting them and pressing the delete key, and recreate them with a plus button inside the header. You see on the right that there's a specific Find Gas Station service for each drive type. We drag each service into the respective type choice lane. For this we also need another workflow input, the current location. The rest involves nothing new. Drag the input variables you need for the service into the output of the mapping to assign them. There is not each lane producing an output, so the type choice doesn't produce an output either. The first lane is passed by all types we didn't explicitly implement yet. We have the option to produce a null output for this lane because we don't have enough information here to find a gas station. But this could make problems inside the client who calls our workflow. There is a much better option. We create a custom exception type to throw inside this lane. This exception type now tells the caller that the past drive type is not supported. You can also localize the exception message and access its members. To throw an exception, just drag it in place. Throwing an exception inside a choice lane brings two advantages. First one, a choice lane throwing an exception isn't taken into account when calculating the choice result. Second, the thrown exception can be caught in a civilized way when calling this workflow. Let's make a quick check if our workflow works. When we input a drive type that is neither electric nor petrol nor diesel, the exception shall be thrown. We could have also built a new subtype of drive type and also get an exception. A minute ago I said that exceptions can be caught in a civilized way when calling workflows. I just want to show you in an example from our previous demo. You remember that sorting vehicles with an unsupported sort type would also throw an exception. Click the exception symbol inside the footer to open the exception handling area. The list of unhandled exceptions on the right contains all exceptions that may occur during this workflow run but wouldn't be handled yet. Not handling them means that they are passed one level up to the caller to be handled there. If you want to handle it here, double-click it and do that what shall be done in case this exception gets thrown. Now there's an ambiguity on what to assign the output with, once for the normal case and also for the error case. If you enjoyed listening, don't stop and try this out on a free Xyna community instance. We also have a video how to get one. Or watch some of our other videos about Xyna. Goodbye.